Fuck you, Rock.
That's enough of that.
It fucking made it. It was right at the beginning of the
Oh,
show.
it's perfect, dude. Are you kidding me? It was right in there, man. Man,
Gold.
I want to find a way to implement that. That's got to be built right into it from now on.
Commie Mark would be proud of that.
Well, everybody, welcome to Midday Repartee.
Oh, hang on, 2 seconds.
I'm Ron10 Glory. I don't know what this guy's doing. Of course, joining us is Bristolian Dave. How you doing?
Doing good. Just come to bother you guys again, and
Green.
I don't know. I got nothing better to do, so I'm here. It's just
Hey, that's not what. No, this is the best possible thing you could be doing in this moment, guaranteed.
that's true. That's
on.
true.
Come on,
Oh shit, Cap.
Cap
It's
is
actually
here.
no. It's a big day.
That's right. Scotland's best shit superheroes. The CG's best shit artist, Captain Fuckhead, right here in Cal
Cheers.
every Friday. He didn't say how long. See,
No.
the thing with Captain Fuckhead, I didn't realize this going in to doing the show with him, is that you know I needed a really binding legal contract. I need to get some lawyers involved because he'll trick you. He'll trick you. You know, he'll take advantage of you, just your generosity and
Use words carefully. That's all I'll say.
yes. That's right. How are you doing today? What's going on? Anything out there that just like blew your mind in the past day or two?
Well, yes. One thing, I suppose. I sat and I was listening to Ethan's stream from, was it last night? Yeah, it must have been last night. Yes, it was last night, the fucker, because he started just before I did. What a stain.
I know he could have checked with you, man. Honestly.
I know. I mean, look, I'm going to
You
have
should
to
be
rein
in
him
the loop
in.
on that for sure. I agree.
Yeah, I was listening to his stream earlier.
Was that the one? Was that the big breakdown of the article?
Yeah. Like, I was listening to it and I was going, well, yeah, we know this already. It's like, it was the surprise for me. It was more how much like that seems to have been buried by the mainstream.
Yeah.
Like, that's what got me about it. And I like the removal of websites, comic news websites have just disappeared. Who knew all about it? Like, this stinks like conspiracy stinks now.
Yeah, I'm only
Yeah,
up
and
to the
just-
part where that woman stole the 10 grand or something. That's the part I had to stop on because I didn't have time this morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
what's the
just
name?
for-
Crook, yeah.
For
Yeah.
those who
And then
don't
ran
know,
off back to Canada.
Yeah,
EBS
Dan.
did a big. He covered an article, the latest article from Bleeding Fool.
Cool. Yeah.
And it goes into the whole Whisper network thing. That's it's really coming to light, like how this works, how many people are involved. It's kind of a small army of people that don't even. It's really bizarre stuff, really incriminating. So that was a fascinating video that he put out there, and this is why I'm like, this is a guy who made $1 million on a campaign for a comic and a bunch of cool shit involved, like really well run campaign, but that he's still in this fight, like he's still in this culture war, front and center, swinging, going at these people, and
Well,
I
how
don't know, I have
deep?
a lot of respect for that. I do.
How deep did you get into the video?
I think I pretty much listened to the whole thing.
Because the was it Scott Snyder, the writer at DC, that was
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I missed that. I haven't seen that far. What? So what's Scotty boy.
Apparently, he was one of the ones that hell burps was leveraging Ethan out of DC.
Oh,
Yes.
really? Shit.
Yeah. They inadvertently, as time goes by, people forget like things that are supposed to be on the down low. I think it was Infamous or somebody kind of just put it out there front and center that that's exactly what went on. It's just I don't know. I guess people just get too comfortable.
Yeah, they're feeling safe. That's what it is.
Yeah, you get away with something for so long, and it seems like you have all the mainstream support, and then you get a little lackadaisical. You start being overconfident. All this information's out there now. Everybody knows what's gone on in the comic industry.
I thought the revelation of the tactics was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they're planning. Who's the next? I can't remember who the next target is now. I've forgotten.
Scott
Is
Snyder.
it Super Snyder? Yeah. So they're getting everybody on the internet slowly but surely. They're pushing everybody to tell their Snyder stories.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a guy who helped the same group cancel EVS back in the day.
Yeah.
You cannot. This is the whole point, and this is what people need to learn: is you cannot dig yourself deep enough into this group's good favors and good. They will turn on you. They will because they're cannibals. Their entire thing is built on cancellation, on eating people, on destroying. So you're going to be a target eventually. It'll happen.
Well, there's I saw an interesting article actually about Scott Snyder. Hold on, I'll DM it to you a minute.
All right. Cool.
Sorry, I don't know why I interrupt for that. It's just I talk when I do shit.
It's quite all right. So
Must be a fascinating conversation when you're having a
Twitter. Oh, mate, I'm telling you, some of the conversations you have with your book or your shampoo bottle while you're sat on there is brilliant. You ever do that? Like you sat in a toilet, you need reading materials, you got no book or no phone or anything, so you grab a shampoo bottle and start reading the ingredients.
Usually, I don't have a shampoo. Like I can't reach that stuff, so it's usually under the sink shit. Like
I take a mobile device, drop a StreamYard link to YouTube, and wait to see it turns up.
I usually try to bring it. That's where I get all my CG comic book reading in. Usually.
Yeah. So on your Twitter, mate. Just sent you the DM. Scott.
All right. Cool.
Scotty boy. And this might actually be something to do with what you're talking about then. With
Let's see here.
Riveting.
I'll entertain while he's getting it ready.
Scott Snyder moving away from DC's central line in 2021. Scott Snyder's not leaving DC or superheroes, but wants to focus on things that don't take oxygen from the main line. I wasn't shit. I got something else queued up. But yeah, we can take a look at this.
Ale burps.
To answer Lucius, how long you take to poo that you have to read. Well, sometimes it can take a while. Like you're not sure if you finished or not, so you got to carry on. Just wait and see. So you need that time, don't you?
It's like
and you get away from people as well.
The last bastion of solace.
This came out 2 days ago. Okay.
Look at him. They can tell you guys going after him. He's got the fucking metal horns out. Like they're gonna go. They're gonna have him.
Dark Knight's Death Metal is Scott Snyder's biggest project yet in his 10 years at DC, but it will also be his last big superhero project with DC for a while. I'm still doing stuff at DC, but definitely not as much. I want to give other people a chance with the big stuff at DC. Oh yeah? You just want to graciously give other people a chance. That's what it is. And to be perfectly frank, there's a lot I want to do outside of superhero comics. Yeah, well.
Wait. So he wants to be Frank now. I thought it was Scott. That's a special kind of move.
Yeah, that's interesting. So it seems like this is almost him.
So unless he knows he's going to be getting targeted, So he wants to just back off himself as it is and give them what they want.
Just fine. I'll go do something else. Maybe he has some other opportunities he can go explore. It's like, I don't even want it. I'm not going to fight this fight. I'm just out. See ya.
Yeah, he might have, if judging by the EVS video, he might have been told to leave by his wife. Well, Dave, if you're not caught up on that, apparently he likes to ring the Whisper campaign ladies and complain and bit. Like they talk about 90-minute meeting, talk about comics for 10 minutes, and then just complains and bitches. Apparently,
What, Scott?
yeah, that's the narrative that's being pushed by those particular type of people.
So can I not like him but still want the Snyder cut? Yeah. Oh wait, wrong Snyder.
Right. So, I guess the topic I wanted to get into is just how bad mainstream is at how bad they are at interneting. They just don't know how to do it. They can't fucking make it happen. What's going on, Captain Bucket?
I saw one of the very first live streams that came out of this. I didn't see it. It happened to come up on my Twitter feed saying Comic-Con at Home is live. There's 338 people watching.
Yeah.
And I looked at the panel and I was like, I don't know any of you.
That's exactly right. It was the viewership was incredibly low considering all the resources and that this is mainstream. But this is typical of YouTube and mainstream. They don't really work, and there's a good reason for that. I mean, what's the number one commodity that people come to YouTube for?
Brie Larson.
Drama. Drama. Close. Drama.
I mean,
drama.
The reason the shit has value. Let's say you're into film, you're into video games, you're into comic books, whatever it is you're into, or you're just into like seeking information. Freedom of thought, authenticity, being able to be honest on YouTube is the standard. That's what we've become accustomed to, is engaging individuals that they're not beholden to anything. They can be honest. They can just speak their mind. Now, this is the one thing that mainstream cannot do. They can never do it. They can't compete.
I don't know.
They're not allowed. They're not allowed.
I had to. Now she was brought up in a stream. I had to go and Google her YouTube channel. Her first video, 1.9 million views. Yeah, okay. The second video, what a fucking fall off. Only 102,000 views. Fucking jump off a cliff, Brie. But the second video that came out yesterday, and it's only been out for 24 hours, is already about to cross 250,000. It's currently at 248,000 views. Oh, man, it looks like it might be...
Is that her exercising one?
Yeah, my first workout in quarantine with Jason Walsh.
Oh, well, I sent Rot a little clip from that actually for later. It's quite a good little thing.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting. I wonder why people clicked on that. Kind of creepy, maybe.
Hoping to see some Brie doing some exercises, probably.
You cannot get more help from the platform than Brie Larson's channel. Obviously, red carpet rolled out for her channel. All the stops, instant monetization, didn't have to earn shit. But it's, what value does it have to people? Like real value, because she can't be honest, she can't be authentic. It's not a real thing. And
it's also not. I don't believe it's the first workout either. I just press play, and the first thing you see. Oh, this is okay. I'm gonna have to screen share this. Rot, you might get in trouble.
I hope
that. I hope you don't. But this is. Let's have a look. How many seconds? We are no seconds into. Where's my fucking mouse gone?
No seconds.
We are no seconds into the video. I literally just pressed play. She came running into the room.
No way. There it is. What? Okay. Hold on. I don't even know what's happening there.
Hold on.
She's about to sit down next to her bed. You can see one arm there. Look.
What's this dark? What's this? Something. What is she wearing?
She's wearing a shirt, and I don't know what. I'm not sure what that white patch is.
That's odd. It looks real odd.
But
it's either a
whatever it is,
it's a sanitary towel.
Maybe it's a loofah.
You can see the growler peeking out at the top.
Yeah.
And that's it. But it gets better. I'm not going to play the audio because that will fuck you over. But watch. So we know. Put it back, because we know what Brie Larson's like. We figured it out from her very first video. All of these things are pre-recorded. She's going to do a quick little, oh look at me, I did an exercise, and then it'll cut to a pre-recorded bit. Watch this. Oh look, she's wearing a blazer. Oh, it's a blazer.
Audio. No audio.
I know.
Oh,
that's not the point.
We can't have audio. Come on.
I don't want no. And then it cuts. To. Oh, hang on. Oh, fuck off, Brie. Look, it cuts to him, and then it cuts to pre-recorded. Look, change my clothes. And she's gonna tell us that that was well paused the first time, wasn't it? Hang on.
Oh man.
Oh, missed it. She's gonna tell us that what happened was she did the video. Oh, there we go. She did the video. She recorded it, then had a shower, and then did the intro. I don't buy that for a second, Brie.
Yeah, no, this thing is... And this is the point, kind of, is that this is what mainstream does when it tries to YouTube. This is what it presents, pre-recorded, tons of... And the people pretending it isn't, like it's natural, this is just happen. Like, it's all just... It's utter bullshit. We all know it. We can't... Why are they trying to do this? They can't do it.
Is it just me, or is that the Shroud of Feige?
Ooh, that's a sacred...
Side of that or a cock?
People go on life-threatening missions to try and snag that little item. Yeah, that could be...
I mean, look, if I did this as an introduction to a video, YouTube would ban me immediately.
Yeah. But they knew the views were down. They'd already been getting made fun of for the
It's not the views that are up now.
The insane drop off. So they're like, well, what do we do? Well, it's a movie star. We could like put her in a compromising weird position. Like, yeah, that'll probably work. Boom. That's all it takes.
New thumbnail rot, I think.
Yeah. Oh, let's get this out of here.
Thanks, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it.
No, it's good. No, you
desktop background now.
Yeah. So I wanted to play a little bit of this. This is Thinking Critical. Great channel. They cover a lot of great stuff. If you're into comics, they seem to be really, I don't know. Again, they're delivering honest critiques on what's going on. They don't seem to have a bias. They're not ComicsGate, but they absolutely tell both sides of the story whenever possible. So I've been enjoying this channel.
Is it playing? Ah, there we go. We got sound, mate. There's no volume.
This is fascinating.
I cannot hear shit.
No audio?
No.
At least before I shared my screen, I did say there wasn't going to be any audio.
Nice. Well, yeah, I think sharing the other thing first fucked me up. Sorry, guys. I had audio shared.
It's alright, we'll blame it on Cap. Cap's fault.
As per usual. Comic-Con.
Hashtag Cap campaign.
No, it was very little. No, it definitely landed as a flop. Unfortunately, and it needed to do well. I mean, I think the publishers, the industry is at least somewhat aware that the idea of a convention of these kinds of activities are not going to happen this year. And we're not sure when next year this stuff will pick back up again, when people feel safe. In Seattle, the Emerald City Comic Con is at least floating the likelihood that the spring Seattle Comic Con is not going to happen in 2021 and would need to happen later in the fall. A lot of people speculating on that fact, and I think it's probably likely. So this needed to go well, and this, because of the brand recognition, the fact that everybody knows San Diego Comic Con, it's kind of the centerpiece. It needed to be the template for how it was going to be done for the next year, so that we could continue to get news out, information, get some attention on creators, etc. And it fell entirely flat, leaving a lot of people in an unknown state.
So, yeah, they tried to do a comic book convention at home, San Diego Comic Con. Total disaster on many fronts. There were technical difficulties. They were getting copyright struck for things that they owned.
Cold. Brilliant.
There was all the comments. Here's the big thing, though, because these platforms, it's about engagement. It's about engaging the fans. There being a back and forth of some kind, but comments were turned off. You couldn't engage on any level with these things. A lot of it was pre-recorded. It's not this has no life to it. And this is the thing that mainstream just can't do this shit. They're not capable because they're not willing to allow people to be authentic. It's too risky for them.
I can, if I dare, go on Nostradamus and everybody, I can predict when this cotton thing will return.
Yeah.
Right. So sport started again today, I believe, in the United Kingdom. The snooker world championships were begun late in the year. Today, I was watching Ding Junhui play earlier. Hail the Chinese snooker master. The greatest snooker player of all time, Mr. Ronnie O'Sullivan, said, "I ain't going to no fucking thing where there's fans because there's virus in it. I ain't playing." He don't really speak like that, but essentially he just withdrew. He withdrew from the competition because there was fans at the event, and he doesn't want to get ill. Oh, fair enough, mate. Scottish football actually returns tomorrow. No crowds, and I can tell you when all of this stuff will be acceptable again is when sport has a full crowd with no jumping virus spreading. Once that happens, everyone will go, "Oh, if the sports can do it, it'd be fine."
Yeah.
That's exactly when everything will return, and that is going to take a fucking while.
It is. It really is. And I don't know. I just think that what's going to happen here is mainstream knowing and fully realizing that it can't. People have become, if you're a YouTube person, if you've immerse yourself in engaging like individual YouTubers and getting like honest opinions and views. If you've become accustomed to that, this fake ass bullshit that mainstream tries to push on you it does nothing for you. You don't want it. It's not of interest. So what do you guys think is going to be the outcome of this? Is mainstream going to try and shut down our ability to, as individuals, to be on platforms like YouTube? It seems to already be happening.
Yes.
Is that their course of action? Because they can't compete with it.
Yep.
They just can't.
Yep. And what will happen is companies like Google, who I believe own YouTube, will suffer for it. Google are already just holding on to YouTube just because it's a huge fucking platform. Like, it doesn't really generate them much money. They don't make a lot of money from Google at all, from YouTube at all.
I don't know that. I always understood it functioned at a loss.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no real need. God, I'm just realizing Copernicus in some pictures looks a lot like Stephen Fry. That's horrible. Yeah, so it's one of those things where they could, if Google shut down YouTube tomorrow, like, the only people who would miss it are the creators.
Yes.
And if what Google are thinking is that if we bring the mainstream to YouTube, it might generate some money. No, it won't, mate, because the thing that YouTube is, I've got to get it right between YouTube and Google, YouTube is an alternative to fucking television. And what you're trying to do is bring television to YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. And in fact, as people have gotten used to kind of the new level of rawness and authenticity that can be presented on these platforms. Things like television, all of those things that were before, they feel what they are, watered down, controlled, completely. They have no fucking. There's no balls. There's
Yeah.
no risk taking. There's no anything. So if you're used to engaging these guys like Az and Critical Drinker and there's this guy Upper Echelon Gaming I watch sometimes, and he just absolute honesty, almost 500,000 subscribers, and he can tell it exactly like it is. What value is it to have someone is beholden to a company when you can listen to somebody like that who doesn't, he has freedom. They can't compete. So we're there's a war coming. It's already, we've been engaged in it, but
Bree's leading it.
mainstream has to shut this down somehow because they can't compete.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think one of the main issues is with these celebrities and everything, like Bree, for example, coming over, is a lot of the time that they're coached on what to say and what not to say. Like they have to.
Dave, you're going too far. Don't reveal the secrets. Stop it.
I got you, mate. I got you. All right, my best friend Bree. I'll tell you. So yeah, they're coached on all this stuff, so they know exactly what to say, what not to say, in terms of staying on the right side of thinking.
You keep doing this, and I'm going to dox you.
Hey, mate. All right. I'll stop.
I like Lucius in terms of the online.
His real name's Steve. He's from Cambridge.
Yeah, I just put on this accent.
I like this comment. So the online convention just removed the illusion of interaction. Yeah, I think that is it, because let's face it, even if you go to an actual convention from a couple years ago and you're at a panel and there might be celebrities or people, big names all around you, you don't necessarily get to actually interact with them, but it feels more. There's a feeling of being there, of being in the same room, or being, it's there's a different energy involved in it. Even if it was an illusion, it still felt like you were more a part of something. And this online thing isn't going to work. You're not even getting that. You won't even let people comment on the damn videos. So it's just worthless.
Everything's an illusion, really, at this point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Value, freedom, all that sort of stuff. None of it's actually fucking real.
Is it? Yeah. No, I think there is truth to that to some extent, but there's certainly different levels of it, and mainstream is just at the top of disingenuous bullshit. Mainstream is right at the top of the heap, and a lot of people are done with it. They don't really need it. They're not interested. So how they're going to step up? They have access to the best equipment, huge budgets. They can buy talent. They can do all of these things, but they can't be fucking honest. They can't be authentic with you. So what good are they? There's no value there. And people are really, I think, because of these, YouTube and all this, we're getting accustomed to people being honest, a little bit more authentic. I'm not saying it's 100%. all the time, but there's honesty there. And once you've experienced that, this other shit just feels empty, completely empty. So.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. There's nothing more to add to that.
There's nothing more to add to that. I did want to. I wanted to give this is a counterpoint, I guess you could say, in a weird way, to creators that can't do anything. They're not free to have a good time. They're not free to basically just do whatever the hell they want.
Just the thought of sex into that. And within the first 5 minutes.
What?
Yeah, my main strategy was I quit showering, so she was.
So this was.
Oh, there's my YouTube crush.
Yeah, this was the Jack show last night.
Yep, I'm gonna go and watch this after this show now. You, sexy Nana.
Yeah, this was on Kelsey Shannon's channel for anyone who wants to go find it.
You mean I get Kelsey and Narwhal?
Yeah.
What's with Malin's eyebrows? Jesus.
Oh, those are fake. Yeah, he put the fake ones on. Yeah, he applied the fake eyebrows. We got all kinds of weird shit going on. But here's the thing. Narwhal, to me, from a comic book storyteller standpoint, he's one of the best there is, not just in ComicsGate, but in comics.
Unmitigated genius.
He's a young guy. This guy's going to produce some of the best shit that comics has ever seen, and I really believe that. It's not just...
His ComicsGate's Quentin Tarantino.
I would say even beyond that, because I have been educated about Tarantino a little bit recently by Brian Kriskow, and I think Narwhal is a true original. Like, he's not just borrowing.
That dude's an encyclopedia.
He's not just putting his own style on something that already... He's literally an original content creator. So he's this badass guy, and we get to... Because he's not beholden to one of these mainstream companies, he doesn't care what he says. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, and we get to interact with it. We get to be a part of it. How can mainstream compete with this shit? Right?
Said that they did studies. A woman decides whether she's going to have sex with a man within the first 2 minutes of their interaction. So within the first 2 minutes, you have to introduce the fact that you're attracted to it.
So say hi, Narwhal. Or you gotta drop the
Put them on their heels. Not hit on them, not anything, but just be like, hey, something.
Yeah.
Something. Your hair looks good. You smell like you got 2 minute fucking window to throw something, to introduce something to them. Because after that, you're fighting an uphill battle. Women fucking will be like, this guy's been hitting on me for 4 months, but that fucking busboy over there, I want to bang him. Like, they decide like that. It's not fucking.
Yeah, women are.
Once you see her out of the picture, just fucking move on. Don't fucking.
Yeah, it's right. After the first 5 minutes, it's pretty much your game.
5 minutes. Yeah. 2 minutes is what they say, but I'll give.
I just want to say, I went a little too far back. It's a 3-hour damn video. Sorry, I rewound a little too far, but we're getting there. Because this part with Narwhal is absolutely hilarious.
Give it 5.
If you're not scoring in 4 minutes, you got to introduce her to your Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah, scoring, but you got to introduce the thought of sex into the head within the first 5 minutes of me.
Yeah, my main strategy was I quit showering, so she was always trying to encourage me to shower, but she calls it washing off. So we went on this big hike, and I was like super.
You don't bathe? Showering. What the fuck is that?
I very rarely bathe, because my theory is that.
Oh my god, that was a bit. What?
His theory is that he's building up pheromones and he's going to get laid, but he hasn't been laid in 2 years. So
the theory is fuck.
I'm trying to think.
What?
So here's this guy who he just spins narratives about himself. It doesn't matter if they're true or false, really. It's all about entertainment. So apparently Narwhal he stopped bathing because it builds up pheromones. It's like he's testing the theory, right? And it's all just, Narwhal does whatever the hell he wants on his streams, on shows. He doesn't have to watch what he says. He can be honest about everything. And for me, it's like, how can mainstream possibly compete with a Narwhal? Is it even possible? How would they go about it? You know what I'm saying? Anybody home?
Sorry, I was doing that on purpose.
No, I know you were. I felt it.
I was just trying to think of the pheromones from not washing. Like, I went camping once, and there was no shower or nothing, or no rivers, so I didn't wash for 3 days, apart from a water bottle. And I was like, there ain't no one that's gonna want to go near me after that.
Yeah, no.
So for him not to shower,
it's a gag. It's a gag, and he does it. It's like,
I hope it's a gag.
There's been an ongoing gag.
Listen to these fucking metrosexual males. Hey, you're gonna fucking wash your hair every day. You need to wash your armpits. Fuck off, you wankers.
Oh yeah.
Whatever happened to men smelling like men?
Right.
Pricks.
Yeah, and it's a play on that. It's doing all kinds of things, and he's just having fun. And it's like, here's this.
I'm not, you fucking wankers. What are you fucking washing every day for? What's the point in that? I mean, look how disgusted Anna is.
She's like, oh my god, I want to, dude.
I mean,
can I
Jesus,
get a little sniff?
It's not that big a deal.
She's wishing it was a scratch and sniff show right now.
I want Narwhal to go back to work at the deli. The deli. I'll fly to the fucking Seattle to go and visit that deli if it's Narwhal serving.
Yeah, they should have a plaque outside.
Yeah.
Narwhal once worked there.
Yeah.
They need to immortalize that. So I don't know. I guess for me, it's what we know that mainstream can't compete with what is happening in ComicsGate and indie comics. It can't be authentic. It can't engage people the way that we're going to. So what's there? What? We better get ready. Is what I'm saying. They're gonna come at you. They're gonna try and shut this shit down in a massive way. Because mainstream doesn't want to. They don't want to compete. They don't want to have to compete. That's not their MO. Their MO is to dominate and exclude. Make sure that nobody else can even be in the arena. That's how mainstream wins.
See, I don't think it will win though. I don't. I think the problem is all the mainstream people that end up starting a YouTube channel will all be afraid of being cancelled unless they're out and out against cancellation culture. So there's no way for them to create anything entertaining for people to latch onto. Just plain and simple, they just won't be able to do it. So therefore, their channels will end up like Brie Larson's, where you get like 1.9 million to like 7 or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that's what would happen if they let it organically happen. But the people with the money and all of the resources are not going to just let that happen.
Dodgy dealings. Okay.
And it's already, you know, creators have been filling it on YouTube for fucking ever now, years. The pressure, like the constant like changing of policies and making it more difficult. Now, you could get just erased at a moment's notice. Look what Dan Fraga. His entire YouTube existence of years that he built, the history of it, all of it just erased in a heartbeat without warning, not even a single warning. Gone. For what? Swimsuits. Ladies in swimsuits? No, that's not what they didn't. He didn't break any rules. It happened because it's just making it difficult. It's trying to discourage people from even like, dude, they can just take it all away in a moment's notice. Why would I invest years of my time building something that can just be yanked out from under me with no explanation given? So I just feel like mainstream is they're going to try and make it impossible or so perplexing and annoying and aggravating for the creators, individuals, that eventually people will just drop away. You know, I don't know if that's what will happen. I just know there's a fight coming, and it's not going to be pretty because mainstream can't win. Not fairly.
No, they can't win. Like there is no. If you keep doing stuff like this, like you look at what's happening at with open source software at the moment. Like when open source software started sort of hitting mainstream, people were scrambling for that all day long, yet people are still using open source software openly and easily like I will never ever touch Word again. Just because I don't have to. Like simple as that. It's the same with things like Photoshop. Like there's so many people, I still don't understand how the industry is beholden to Photoshop because you have to pay a fucking subscription fee. You can pay a one-off fee for fucking Clip Studio and you've got it for the rest of your life with constant updates. Or you can go and get fucking free software online. Like, why? I don't get it. And it's gonna be the same thing again. If somebody ends up swiping YouTube, getting rid of BitChute, getting rid of all these fucking platforms, someone will just make an open source version at some point. Right. And they'll pick up advertising revenue for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the fight. I think the eventual fight will come down to some kind of legal
Ramifications. That's the only way you can end that sentence.
It'll just be some kind of legal
problems
played where the risk to an individual for producing uncensored content would be so great that nobody will do it. It'll be some game played on that level, where if you can't beat them at the game of being authentic, then you have to remove their ability to be authentic. And how do you do that? Maybe there's a legal path to it. There's some way to make that happen. I think they're playing around with it now with copyright. They tried the copyright thing. Will this kill it? If we make it that annoying to use any content, maybe some creators just dropped away. Like, this is not worth it now. So you keep whittling away at it. Like, how do we get creators to just stop wanting to invest their time?
Have any creators walked away that we know of? I'm curious at that.
I know Geeks and Gamers didn't walk away from YouTube, but they walked away from Twitter. They got a suspension, I think, or ban for a bit, and they decided they were just never going back. But they've built their own website and everything, where they also upload their videos and they get subscriptions.
I'm sorry,
on there,
but
so.
I don't believe Jeremy exists.
I don't know if I can argue with that one.
I don't think he's a real boy at all.
He's not a real boy.
Brie Larson sock puppet.
Yeah.
Brie Larson's wank sock.
Oh, wank sock.
Well, it was nice having your channel where what we could. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I swear, it's been a good month since I've done an Atomic Deuce. I haven't had a video nuked in that time.
Should we see if we can get it?
Whatever. The Atomic Deuce was the thing that never could survive. It always got nuked.
I haven't had one nuked in a while either, which is a good thing.
Like, I'm not really making YouTube videos if I'm not getting nuked, am I? It's not real. It's not real until they tell you can't do it.
Just for disclaimer reasons, yes, I do believe that she is pegging Kevin Feige with her big giant cock. Which is why she has a wank sock for when Kevin's not around.
Oh, yeah. That would be
okay.
Nice. You're talking about Brie Larson, of course.
Interesting.
For the copyright reasons, Hans is back. Hans isn't even mine. No, I'm not talking about Brie Larson. I'm talking about Rotten Glory.
Ooh.
Or Rotten Larson, or Brie Glory. I don't know.
Brie Glory,
I've never seen them. I've never seen them in the same place.
Oh yeah, we're a team, dude.
I don't think you're the team. I think you're the same.
Yeah. Oh, we're the same person?
Yeah. Never seen you in the same place.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Well, shit. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call this show a flop.
A flop?
Like the San Diego Comic-Con at home was a flop. We flopped this show too. We fucked it up.
Okay, how do we fuck it up?
I don't know.
Okay. We can fuck shit up.
Ask the people in the chat.
Mate, put on that. I sent you that link of that Brie Larson video. Put on that. We'll get some shit out of that.
What's this?
Put a 1 in the chat if you fucked it up.
We fucked it up. Where is the Brie Larson video? In my.
Set it on Twitter. Yeah.
Oh.
Punisher Berserker says you can't stop the deep web. That scares me.
It was before the last thing. I sent it before the show started because I just found it.
Gotcha. All right.
Ooh.
Let's check it out.
Wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly.
Make sure you got a sound
Didn't
on.
like it? Keep your comments to yourself. Please like.
So this is her workout video?
Yeah, this is part from it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
I can see why it is getting used. Like, you know, there's a nice door and everything.
Sort of,
the doorknob and that.
Yeah,
like.
it's like.
This is Brie Larson's house. I'm assuming not.
Yeah,
the one with no
on the
furniture.
walls. Of course,
Yeah.
It's her house. Yeah, they didn't just like put her in an underground bunker to make all these videos for a week.
Because she's
That
down
didn't
to earth and lives in an empty studio flat.
That didn't happen. They're like, "Can I get some makeup?" No, we're trying to do authentic here. Be real, Brie.
Like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, keep your comments to yourself. Please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, keep your comments to yourself.
Yeah, I
Please
think
like
that's why
the
the
video
video
if
is
you
getting a
liked
bit
it.
of.
Please like.
That's fantastic, man.
I think I'm going to steal that for one of my videos.
No, there was real rage. I think, yeah, dude, that should be an intro.
I think she's reading comments, man, and she started to get into
This
her.
should be the intro for every CG channel for like a week. Like, seriously, if you liked it, if you didn't like
it. You could see it, man.
Dude, She-Hulk right here, man. They miscast her again. She could definitely be She-Hulk. I saw rage. She was about to go.
Don't. Green ladies are often quite sexy.
She was about to go green right there, man. Holy shit. Wow.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, ooh.
Well, she just she's like, just knows in advance it's going to get fucking creamed. It's just going to get wrecked.
I'm kind of interested to see the comments now. Just to see what people actually left after that.
That's not a bad idea. Holy shit.
See, I knew there was a reason I come on this show sometimes.
Keep your comments to yourself. Of course, like it's YouTube, love. We are allowed to say whatever we want.
Yeah.
Within reason, I suppose. I don't know. Is that true now? I don't think it is anymore, is it?
We can say what we want as long as people don't take offense, I guess, which is like all the time, so I don't really know.
That's one of the worst fucking crimes in my area is people stealing fences.
Where the fuck do you live? There's still fences.
It's good wood, mate.
Okay.
I have a hedge and a brick wall, so it's like no one steals that.
We ain't got bricks in Scotland, not yet.
I'll send you some, mate, in the post. One at a time.
Okay. This is probably... I don't know if they censor these comments or...
Of course they do.
I don't know what kind of control they're exerting over these, I guess is what I'm saying.
Don't give in to the haters. Wow. Yeah.
So what do we think? Should workout videos be a mainstay on this channel? Let me know if you want to see more of my training or something totally different. I have no thoughts of my own. Please tell me what to do. Please. Oh, dear Lord, tell me what to do.
Easy. Do it naked if you want to get views.
First I never noticed what a great butt you have. Yeah, she's known for a great ass. Just, yeah. Captain Marvel. That was one of the big things about the Captain Marvel thing was, like, the non-existent ass.
Yeah, but of course that wasn't Brie Larson's fault. That was the costume designers.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Maybe we can get more games.
What sort of games?
Yeah, these comments are not juicy.
Hashtag not juicy. That wasn't that the hashtag about their arse.
So by this then, will we say that they've probably already rinsed the comments? Or they've got people constantly on it, just removing shit?
I think it's just... There's probably a personal assistant that gets paid in cat food that just all day long just filters these comments.
I can imagine
Here,
that Kevin...
have some more cat... We'll give you wet cat food if you do a good job later. But
I've got my suspicion that Kevin Feige's assistant came running into his office in the new he's his new Star Wars man now apparently or something, isn't he? Come running in, flapping a bingo wings as she's chasing him around the office, going, Kevin, I found a new thing on YouTube. You can block words.
Well, this person's all, thank you, Brie, for saving 2020. This channel is everything. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, well, who...
That's what I mean, man. They
Okay, well, hold on.
Is there a way to look at, like, most downvoted, like, comments or anything?
No, I want to see what this person is. What is this?
It's just...
No content, no nothing. Probably no history either. Hasn't been on YouTube for... but a second, shall we say. What a surprise that a comment like that would have no It's like they don't even exist on YouTube.
Try
Captain
checking the
Super what? What does that say? Super Captain
Saiyan from like Dragon Ball Z, and he should not be using that if he's putting that sort of comment.
Weird. Yeah, it doesn't add up, right? A fan of that would not like. What are they doing? Engaging Brie Larson? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, that's another thing. Apparently, who was it who said some American politician? I don't quite know what the levels to politicians. You have way too many. But apparently, Dragon Ball Z is basically porn.
Oh yeah, of course. We all knew that.
Someone said that.
Yeah, it's porn, and yet you have Joe Biden running for fucking president. Clearly, the American Jimmy Savile.
He's a stand-up guy, Joe Biden. Yeah, Biden, dude.
Check
mate.
Check the comment. Check the replies to Brie. Well, the top one that Brie posted. To see if
I have to point out this one right here. It's amazing how Brie is normalizing the concept of menstruation. It's just a natural process that is part of the woman's system, and the society considers it taboo. But that shouldn't be the case. Hey, guy, did you know that
apparently she does talk about that quite a lot in the video?
Is apparently taboo. Did you know? Because I had never once in my life considered a woman's period to be taboo. I mean, what the fuck are they talking about?
Well, it's pretty taboo. Like I ain't putting my head down there at that time because I'm like,
well,
kind of taboo.
We're not like in the medieval. We're not all like, she's bleeding from between her legs. Must be a demon at work. It's not taboo, people. We all fucking. It doesn't matter.
Wait, it's not a demon?
Oh well, I don't know.
There might be one down there, but
I don't want to interfere with your personal.
Well, no, I was just wondering because she clearly had a growler going on.
I just come on. What the? You're so brave for normalizing menstruation.
What's the replies to that?
Fucking what?
I kind of want to.
Yeah, menstruation. May I add?
Next vid, no, this is good. Next vid, I hope she can normalize how she takes a dump.
Brilliant.
Go back to Twitter with your stupid hot takes.
This is what we got to look at. The replies to the comments. They're not censoring these.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That is so much better.
Dave's always right.
There we go. Mustafa Toker.
Who's a gay scientist?
I don't know.
You.
This guy.
Me. Everyone.
They're all gay. All the scientists are gay. Didn't you know? It's true. So many immature people in the comments who simply can't stand any mention of periods. Yeah, there's so many people. Periods are just outside their scope of being able to cope.
I mean, I don't understand how you can write a book in America these days.
That Mustafa Toker there, he sort of links into what you were talking about earlier. About the mainstream.
Like, what the fuck is amazing about that? You're right, nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, so it looks like they're censoring the comments, but they ain't checking the replies at the moment.
And some of them, I don't think they even, they weren't able to understand that it was total sarcasm. Like this, wow, so stunning and brave. Anyway, fucking mainstream, man. They just don't, it's impossible. They can't do it. They're not going to be able to do it. So they're going to have to kill us. Just kill our ability to do it. As individuals, or I don't know. I guess they're gonna die. Mainstream is it's in its death throes, as far as I'm concerned, and not just for comic books, for everything.
Oh, it died for me. It's dead for me. I'm done with it. I can't be asked.
Yeah,
we've got nothing left to offer me.
That's the right call. At this point, if you're not done with mainstream, at this point, I mean, I don't know what you're holding out for.
Can I like mainstream, but not the people in mainstream?
No.
Okay.
If you feel like, because to be honest, some things do slip through the crack. Like some
like the boys
happens.
Oh,
like it
God,
does
the
happen.
Boys was wank.
Oh no, I enjoyed that. I just finished the boys, man.
Oh, man,
and you know what? Have you guys both seen it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in case anyone hasn't in the chat, spoilers. Do you remember when the Deep was making his speech on camera, like trying to record it about how he, his sexual conduct was wrong. With what's her name, Glowfinger. That reminded me so much of the mainstream comic industry. Glowfingers. I can't remember her fucking name. You know, she lights shit up. Her.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, stop making me look dumb.
Glowfinger, and that tickled my sensibilities.
No, but that reminded me so much of the mainstream comic book industry where they're taking the pledge not to rape someone's face. It's such a facade of just, I got to do this for publicity.
Well, now you're figuring out why The Boys is complete trash. It was full of that. It was fucking full of signaling
I enjoyed
all the way through it. Like, it was just a fucking... Oh, man. I know loads of people went mental for it, but I watched that and I was just like, look, stop preaching. Like, I don't care. I've had enough.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, fine.
And there's other... Look, it's not just The Boys. There's other shows out there. Like, I've almost given up on TV. Like, I don't watch normal TV in the UK anyway, because it's just fucking full of trash anyhow. But I've almost given up on streaming services as well, because I just like it's just one fucking thing after another. Like, and sometimes it can be really fucking subtle, and you go, oh, okay, like they're not really playing the game. They're kind of just fucking softly. I can put up with softly for a little while, and then all of a sudden something will happen. They'll just smack you in the face with a wet fish. It's just, I'm just sick of it. Like, I've completely had enough of it. Like, just go away. Period.
I think where I'm kind of young-ish, kind of. I've sort of built up a bit of a tolerance for it, so I can outlast things a little longer. Like, I got I watched the DC CW shows like Arrow, Flash, and all that. But the one I couldn't watch was Batwoman. I got up to the crossover episode, only for the crossover episode, and I just couldn't watch that shit anymore. It was just like you said, fucking virtue signal after virtue signal. There was no bat signal. It was all fucking virtue signal. It was crazy.
I did dig Green Arrow for a while.
Yeah, that was good.
I thought that was a lot of fun. But again, it was a character that I didn't really know anyway, so I was like, this is interesting. And then, of course, what they do is they go, oh, you can watch series 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, paywall.
Yeah.
Piss off. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I
no
think
interest in Oliver McQueen anymore.
You have the right approach, Cap. I mean, I think we really just need to be done with it, because it shouldn't be a threshold. It shouldn't be like, well, just so you don't, like, you can drop your bomb every now and then, and okay, I'll just fucking gloss over it. And it's like, no, because that's still support. You're still, like, saying, this is fine, just don't overdo it. Just spread lies and bullshit, just not enough to, like, really overload me. And it's like, no, we should just no, get out of here.
What do they say?
We're gonna go do our own thing. Like, fuck you.
What do they say? If you're silent, you're what? Oh, yeah,
Was it a new thing that came out? Silence is permission or something, isn't it? Like,
something like that. I don't know. Silence is violence. Silence is consent.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking
silence is
everything. Apparently,
I'm really quickly approaching being done too, dude. It's like,
silence is Hitler.
So
I don't know.
Like, even if I'm enjoying something, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, something will just drop. That's like, like you're saying, it's a smack to the face, and you're like, wait, okay, so if they just intermittently drop it in, does that make it any better? That it's not just the whole thing? No, it doesn't really. We just need to be done.
That makes it fucking worse, because they're playing fucking mind games then. That's just a case of fucking, what's the word? Subliminal messaging. And then fucking, like, I ain't got any time for that. Piss off. Got better things to do.
Yeah.
Could be out in my garden growing potatoes.
I thought I was the farmer.
No, mate, I grow a lot of food, mate.
I know, I saw your boxes you put there. They were really cool. You're quite handy, ain't you, mate? Like,
I'd be useful in a crisis.
Yeah.
But you know what we should do is you need to go back and watch 90s stuff. I'm telling you, 90s stuff is the best. Like, that's when I grew up, because I'm young. Remember that, I'm very young.
Wait a minute. No, you're not that young. Yeah. You're not that young.
I'm pretty young, and pretty young.
You can only pick one. You can only pick one. Pretty or young.
I'm gonna go young because I'm definitely not pretty. So I'm handsome. That's the difference.
Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah, no. Watch 90s stuff, man. And you got things like American Pie, for example. For me, one of the best comedies of all time. Fuck off, cat. Fuck off, mate. One of the best comedies of all time, American Pie, right?
Oh my god, no, it's not.
It is.
Get
It's
to the
so
end of it,
funny.
and some fucking boy shags an apple pie. I mean, fuck off.
Mate, that's fucking hilarious. You stick your dick in an apple pie. What is not funny about that? And then he gets burnt.
Yeah, I think. I don't know, man. I do think that your taste in movies has come under fire.
My taste in movies is ridiculous. Like I will watch anything once. And this is all going to be on my YouTube channel as well, guys. Give me a sub. Quick link there. Give me a sub.
Well, somebody has to be there to give a benchmark to your boy Zach, whose taste in movies is questionable at best. Questionable.
Yeah,
at best.
no.
Maybe you can set the bar a little lower, and then Zach's taste will look.
Exactly. And Zach can pay me for boosting him in people's opinions. Yeah, so oh mate, I watch so much shit. I love a good B movie as well. Like, but then it's just really varied. Like don't get me wrong, right? I hate all this virtue signaling and shit, but then there are some things that come out that I actually enjoy, which then makes me depressed because I'm like, well, why did I like that? It was crap.
See, there you go. You've just answered your own question. I like it, but it made me depressed.
Yeah. And then I'll watch it again. I'll be like,
a better use of your time awaits somewhere out there, like growing a potato.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair to you, I've got a suspicion that within the next couple of years, moviegoers will be in the DSM.
DSM? I don't know the abbreviation.
It's basically the manual for diagnosis. The DSM. I don't know. It's not the WHO. The World Health Organization have a different one, but a lot of people, especially particularly in Europe, work on a DSM, which is basically like the dictionary for diagnosing illnesses of all varieties.
Yeah.
Punish berserkers.
And moviegoers will go down as a mental illness at some point.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting time with movies at the moment because obviously, that is a very good question. I'll be honest, I haven't tried any of them, but if I had to take a guess,
meat pies. At least it's fucking meat.
I gotta.
I don't know, but what if it's chunky, man?
Pies initially. You got like I'd say the cleanup is maybe a little more.
No, because but, with the meat pies, what if you got like a big piece of meat that you just slide into, and then it's like it feels like you've got another. Like
what's happening here? Oh shit! Wait, are we still live? Sorry.
Yeah, we're still.
Abort! Oh shit! What's going on?
This is
talked
the
about
weird...
a penis sliding into a piece of raw meat, ladies and gentlemen.
Meat pie. Well,
I think it's time to end the fucking show.
Yeah, I still don't know why you let me on, if I'm honest.
I really don't know either. I don't.
No.
See, this is what happens when you show a pre-last and exercise video.
That's right.
Yeah, people get excited. They start
talk about cooked meat.
Captain Puckhead, do you have anything you want to promote? What's going on later? Something cool. Is it
later? What do I know that's going on later? It's Friday, isn't it? So probably Russian Troll Factory. Russian Troll Factory is on. And something that channel. Russian Troll Factory will be on Comic Mark's channel, I would guess, if it's Friday.
I need more. I just ran out of whiskey, so I'm going to need more whiskey for that.
I don't know. I don't know what else is going on at the moment because I'm cock deep in
meat pie.
Odie.
Dave, you got anything you'd like to shout out?
Meat pie or fruit. No. So follow me on Twitter, Bristolian D, Bristolian Dave. I can't get it right.
You've got to change that, mate. You've got to change that.
Meat
yeah, that's what I shortened it to on Twitter. I was like, that could definitely be insinuated.
I'm telling you, Baba Wookiee's the way to go.
Babber Wookie.
Babber Wookie. It's so fucking unique, mate. You're so fucking
All right, me
unique.
Babbers, it's your Babber Wookie here.
You won't find. You won't, I could try. Go out and try. See if you can find someone else with that same name. Like you'd be struggling. That's gold.
That is actually really good. I might nick that.
You don't have to nick it, mate. I'm giving it you. It's a gift.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Shadow Obsidian is on his final day of In Demand by Ross Banfield. So go, if you haven't already, it's your last chance to get it. So go grab yourself a copy. It's a really cool looking book.
Nice. Nice.
I won't try and explain what it's about because I'll only ruin it and then people won't buy it. So go buy that. And yeah, as I said, YouTube
Space Pirates. There's Space Pirates in it.
Space Pirates. Oh, that's like my comic, man. All right.
Yeah.
God, you bring the Bristolian out of me worse than the normal Bristolian.
It's because I'm better at it than you are.
Yeah, no one's better Bristolian than me. No one.
Okay.
Yeah. Sub to me YouTube. Right. I'm up to 3 subscribers with no content. So I'm like, holy shit. Imagine when I put a video up, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be fucking Brie Larson, mate. That's what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Lucius wants me to do my first one on apple pie or meat pie for my first video.
No,
and I'm like,
please, I want to see Big Dave's exercise video.
Oh, mate, should I wear like a skin tight leotard?
It's got to be an answer, dude. It's got to be an answer to Brie Larson, for sure.
Just a thong.
And you have to be filled with rage at the end, like it, don't like it, just
If you don't like my video, don't you fucking leave a comment. Something like that.
That'll be fucking brilliant, yeah. I want to remind people, onlydeathcansaveuss.com, Russ Leach, comic book Black Belt, winner of the elevator pitch. I've got the link in the description below.
Genuine actual black belt, I believe, too.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
I think he sucked off 3 Dans or something.
He is a comic black belt badass for sure. So check that out. And also, I dropped again. Earthbound 2 is actually in email sign-up mode.
Yeah, get that
Earthbound
book.
2. Drop the link to that. Check it out. Narwhal is a ComicsGate fucking gem.
Genius, pure genius. Yes. Like I can't say anything good enough about that boy. Like just pure fucking gold.
And
he's ours.
Freedom. Not bound to mainstream. It just can't do shit. Can't be authentic. Narwhal is the epitome of everything that we embrace and appreciate about this platform for as long as it lasts. I hope it lasts for a long time, but we just don't know. I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you to the chat for hanging out and commenting. Always appreciated, and we'll see you Monday.